with coverage you can count on. This is the Erie News NOWCAST.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Haley Potter. Thanks for joining us for tonight's edition of the Erie News NOWCAST. Edinboro University's football season opener set for Thursday has been canceled. It's because of a positive test in the Edinboro program. The game at Grand Valley State was originally scheduled for this Thursday. This is the first local college football game canceled because of COVID-19 concerns. Meantime, for the second week in a row, Mercyhurst Prep High School has canceled its football game scheduled for this Friday. According to a release from the school, the game against Slippery Rock High School has been canceled because of continuing roster issues and positive cases of COVID-19. In a statement, the school's athletic director says protecting the health and safety of players, staff, and families is the school's top priority. It goes on to say that the school looks forward to kicking off its season when players leave the COVID quarantine protocol. Cleanup continues in Louisiana after Hurricane Ida devastated New Orleans. But what can people do here to help those impacted by the Category 4 hurricane? Several years ago, a number of Catholic bishops put together the Bishops' Disaster Relief Fund. This ensured that whenever a natural disaster hit, that there would be funds to help those in need, whether it's long-term or short-term funds. The Erie Catholic Diocese knows people want to help, which is why they recommend donating to Catholic Charities USA. But there's also a special collection planned for the upcoming weeks.
There was already a scheduled special collection for the hurricane happening in Haiti, and that collection goes to the Bishop's Disaster Relief Fund. And that Disaster Relief Fund takes into account, okay, what's going on right now.
Penelec also has crews on the way to help with a cleanup. That collection will be at all masses on the weekend of September 11th and September 12th. Today marked the return to in-person classes within the Erie City School District. Erie News Now was there when students were heading into the building over at Harding Elementary School this morning. You can see kindergarten all the way up to 5th graders heading to their classrooms this Monday morning. Students and staff are required to wear a mask on the school bus as well as inside any of the buildings. United Way of Erie was also there cheering students on for their first day. These volunteers cheered and greeted students who might have been nervous for their first day of school. And it was also the first day of school for the brand new UPMC Jameson School of Nursing. The school is located at the former Wayne School at 6th and East Avenue. When plans first got underway for the school, they had 54 students registered. Today, 100 students attended a luncheon to mark the first day of school and the beginning of their careers in nursing. One student we spoke to is a mom to 6 children, and she can't wait to get started in the classroom.
It's a bit surreal. I'm excited. I think we're all very excited. They have been so good to us. It's amazing to see the support behind us and just the people that want to see us succeed. So it's amazing.
This is a fast-track program, so students will complete the program in about 16 months. The Erie Catholic school system has named a new president. Bridget Phillip will officially oversee the 6 schools within the system. Phillip had been serving as interim president since January and has also handled enrollment management. Prior to her work in the Catholic school system, she spent 17 years working at Gannon University. New today, people in our area who have committed certain crimes could soon have a clean record. Several organizations have teamed up to bring the Pardon Project to Erie County. Under this initiative, individuals who have been convicted of certain crimes can apply for a governor's pardon. Mercyhurst, Gannon, and the Erie County Bar Association and several other agencies have joined forces to create a pardon hub where trained volunteers can help out with the process. Adam Sled works for Unity Recovery in Philadelphia. He received a pardon this year and will soon have felony drug charges wiped away from his record. Sled is now an advocate for the program and is dedicated to helping others too, a move he describes as life-changing.
From a legal perspective and from the perspective of the state, it signifies forgiveness. I can answer now, if I've ever been convicted of a crime, of a felony, I can now say no. It is as if it never happened. And that's really important to me.
The Pardon Project was started in 2018 by the Philadelphia Lawyers for Social Equity. There's no doubt that the COVID-19 pandemic has led to higher stress levels for many, and there's now new evidence about how people dealt with all of that stress. According to a study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association, Alcohol consumption increased by 14% from 2019 to 2020, and perhaps even more surprising, alcohol consumption in women increased by a whopping 41%. Officials say during lockdown in the months that followed, many of our outlets for dealing with stress were eliminated, leading to many to turn to alcohol.
People also lost other opportunities to reduce stress, such as our daily routines, our ability to be around other people. Some of those people are supports.
Highmark health officials say there are now newer options for alcohol abuse treatment, including telemedicine, where you can virtually meet with a medical team and be prescribed medication. New tonight in Chautauqua County, work will soon get underway, expanding the Chautauqua Lake Sewer District. Officials held a ceremonial groundbreaking Monday morning for the West Side Sewer Extension Project, where the first pump station will be erected near the Chautauqua Cattaraugus Center. Karen Ryan, chair of Sewer District, says it will take around 2 years to complete phase 1 of this project. The extension will provide public sewers to residents on the west side of Chautauqua Lake along the Route 394 corridor up through Stowe. In the long run, Ryan hopes this effort will fight the algae problem in the lake.
All sorts of septic tanks still around the lake, and this sewer will replace the septic tanks that are leaking into the lake, which leads to phosphorus, which leads to algae, which causes problems in the lake.
Once completed, she explains the extension will service approximately 450 developed properties in the town of North Harmony. She says in future years, the district will be able to expand to include northern parts of the lake as well. Thanks for joining us for the Erie News Nowcast. Join us for our next news at 10 p.m. on the CW and 11 p.m. on WICU and WSEE. Have a great night.